Coach, good afternoon. How are you?
Good, Eric. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So, talk to me about this team now that it has been finalized, and just what have you seen with this team, especially as the games are getting ready to start?
I think probably the word that everyone that's been a part of it for 3 days would use would be energy. I think this group has really been excited about being here. They've enjoyed being with each other, and that was kind of what I expressed to them in the very beginning. It's my goal is that they enjoy the heck out of the experience, and I don't want them to ever wish a day away. And so I think we've accomplished that. And then in terms of the basketball. I just think we have some players that maybe have been in the pool that are kind of, starting to emerge a little bit in their careers, and you can see the maturity. And, we were really appreciative to have some of the Olympians around in Elena and Stewie and Angel, and, just to have their voices for some guidance. But in terms of this younger group, they're ready to get an opportunity to show what they have. And so I think that, these 12 were, they're committed to having a great showing here in the coming games.
Awesome. And then, real quick one from me as a follow up. Some of the players has expressed you developed this concept called positive touches. Can you just elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, it's just something that at a certain point in my career, it hit in Minnesota in the early years that, I think in the WNBA, your ability to come together quickly and establish this chemistry, this love for each other, it has to be accelerated oftentimes. And so it certainly applies to the USA basketball situation. So I thought it was relevant. There's no excuse. People think chemistry takes years, and certain kinds of chemistry might. But in terms of what we're trying to get done, it can happen. It can happen pretty quickly, and we're not going to use that as an excuse that we didn't have much time together, because nobody cares about that. There's no asterisk next to anything that we're doing. People are expecting, when you have USA across your chest, that there's a certain expectation of how you're going to compete on the court. And we're standing on a culture of teams from the past that have been so cohesive and shared the ball and had a love for each other. And so explaining to younger players, how do we get that done? And so the positive touches are, there's details to it. I don't know if I necessarily need to go into that now, but the concept is you have to give of yourself. And if you're ever thinking about yourself, then you're doing something wrong. You've always got to have somebody else in mind. And there's ways to do that through positive touches.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.